Our New Year's Day walk this year just so happened to be the same as last year at Carron Valley Reservoir. The weather was noticeably different and I shot both walks on different cameras, one being the Q2 and the other being the X100V. Disclaimer, this isn't a true side-by-side comparison due to the weather and light differing so much on each day, but hopefully these are some useful real-world examples from both cameras if either are something that you're considering. I owned the X100 for a fair few months before the Q2, and I kept both for a few months afterwards. Both cameras are more than capable of the situations I ended up in, so the deciding factor came down to which camera do I enjoy using the most, and that was the Q2. I prefer how the camera functions on a whole, and the 28mm lens gives me a little bit more breathing space when shooting compared to the 35mm equivalent of the X100. Vanity wise, I just prefer the look of it, and it makes me want to carry it everywhere, and it makes a nice combo with my M6. For the record, I don't buy the whole stealth factor that others are giving it. The Q2 is larger than my M10 and it'll crush like other compact cameras like the X100 and the GR series. I mentioned now a little about the JPEG straight out of camera. For colour I prefer the Fuji due to their film simulations. Black and white I prefer the tonality of the Leica, but the Fuji still wins. And that's because there's a dynamic range feature that can be set in camera. And what that does, it preserves the highlight details by underexposing image and boosting the shadow brightness using the camera's image processor, and as a result the JPEGs are just more well-rounded. However, I shoot RAW, and I shoot RAW because I like the flexibility that provides, and even though I find myself complaining from time to time, I do actually enjoy making those little adjustments in Lightroom which make a photo mine. So really the JPEGs that each camera provides straight out of camera mattered very little to me in my when making my decision. I will say this though, if I were only able to shoot JPEG, I'd choose the X100 in a heartbeat. Make of that what you will. For the sake of any chance of fairness in this video, I edited the RAW files from both cameras and treated them the same. Now I'm not interested in telling you that one camera is superior and therefore guaranteed to make you like street photographer of the year. I'm a terrible street photographer. Pick the camera that feels good and works for you, not others. Because I can fairly confidently tell you that when presented with just a final photo, the vast majority of people aren't going to A, care what it was made on, or B, be able to identify what it was made with. If you can and it makes you feel good, then good for you. You'll notice I've been alternating between camera A and camera B. I'm going to reveal them now. Camera A was the X100 and camera B was the Q2.